Thanks for joining us today. I am Antonio Squeo. I'm Chief Innovation Officer of Hevolus Innovation. With me are in this event Elisabetta Porta and Francesco Uccioli. We are going to be talking about phygital customer experience that merge art, fashion, and tech today. We will be sharing slides, sharing video, engaging conversation, encourage Q&A, of course. Hevolus Innovation is an innovative company with exponential growth, specialized in solution project and service aimed at the digital transformation of a business process and customer journey for any retail sector. Hevolus had exponential growth. In particular, our main project was last year Natuzzi Augmented store. In this project, for us was really starting of our exponential growth, and later I explain better with the video, through a video. In March of last year, we won Retail Week Awards 2020 in the category Game Changer. And only three days ago, we achieved the gold certification for the mixed reality service from Microsoft. This was the project that we explode in the market for retail. In particular, the Natuzzi, the golden Natuzzi wanted to achieve was to open pop-up store in the downtown area, about only 40 square meters, and not for 500 meters. But in the same time, Natuzzi need for the customer to show over 10,000 product and so far of furniture. And this combination, about 40 square meters and 10,000 product, was unbelievable. Only the idea. But thanks to the mixed reality hologram technologies, was really possible to do that. I show the video, and with a special presenter from our Augmented store.
Competitive advantage of how the experience in the store with this operational backbone that they've built can change retail. And another example of this is Natuzzi, a fashion furnishing store out of Italy. In fact, they have a store right here in New York, where they have the entire catalog available virtually. And the beauty of what they're doing is they're using mixed reality and augmented reality to change what even the retail experience looks like, because their ability to be able to say, you bring your house into the store, and in fact, you can take the store into your house. So the ability for you to change what your expectations are in terms of inventory availability, how you design what you want and configure what you want, and then place it where you want before you even decide to buy, is changing. Let's roll the video to give you a flavor for that.
Everything started from a dream to create upholstered goods with an amazing design and visual comfort. I work with craftsmen and artisans in finding the best stitching, the best color, the best way to give shape to these dreams. And so here we are, using Microsoft HoloLens 2 and Azure Cognitive Services, giving consumers an idea of their ideal homes in a way that makes them fall in love. We let them walk their home virtually. We give you the emotional side that makes you feel that, yes, I want to buy it. It gives us the opportunity of showing the collection without boundaries. We've been quite fast in translating a vision into something real. When you see what you dream then came to reality, that makes our tears and passion worth the time that we spent.
This project was studied in 2018 and was born repeat for a pop-up store in downtown area and in the 40 square meters, the Natuzzi customer live the experience to visualize every product. This happened in March 2020 when we won the Oscar Worldwide for retail, and this is completed during the lockdown. But the real point of this project, that the mandatory of this project, that the store could be open and to open. But in the lockdown, the store are closed. That's the reason that after March we study an upgrade of this Augmented store, and we change the name of Augmented store. We modify, or we improve the Augmented store in Augmented store at home. We bring the store and at the customer home, and that was an amazing experience, because in this case we guarantee the business continuity for all of the players inside of retail market. Because during the lockdown and during the COVID, the industries can produce everything, they can sell everything. The final customer can buy everything by web, by e-commerce. The real point was that the sales assistant of the store was off. The reason that we studied this one is to involve everyone. In particular, the Augmented store was studied to sell, to manage and sell complex product, where is mandatory to support the support of store assistant. This is the video of the use case of Augmented store at home. So we change it from Augmented store normally for Natuzzi, and this experience happen in the store is an phygital experience. You can see only 40 square meters, but you can see, you can visualize every product you want. Of course, because in the phygital way, you can touch some example of materials, and you can visualize every product in real dimension and in real colors. I show the video.
Augmented store at home. How to support the business continuity of retail stores. Consumers only need to download the Augmented Store at Home app with an iOS or Android mobile device. They can enter the virtual store and live an immersive tour in augmented reality while at home. They will be able to explore all the products in full or small scale and visualize them in the virtual environment of the store or in the real environment of their homes. The consumer can contact the store staff for advice or support. The staff will start a real-time collaboration session using a computer or smartphone, Microsoft HoloLens 2, or a tablet. The store staff can see what customers see through holographic avatars and interactively lead them through the discovery of the 3D digital twins of the various items, up to the purchase decision. The system is integrated with real-time insights technologies to support better customer profiling and thus offer increasingly engaging experiences. Ready for every retail industry.
We'll have this project during the COVID for two reasons. First reason is that this project was born 1 year ago, respect to the COVID period. The second step, that in this case, we involved all of players of the market. And the steps are, the final customer can enter, can walking in the store, placing the Augmented store at home, and physically walking, can see every product, can virtually touch every product, and can ask the support of store asset in any moment. But the store assistant normally is in the store, but in this case, the store assistant can be also at home. Because in the same way that the final customer plays the Augmented store at home in augmented reality or virtual reality or extended reality, in the same way, the store assistant can place the store virtually in his house, in his home. That's, I think, is amazing. Because also for the risk management, because in every time, in every way, it's mandatory closing the store. The store assistant can be at home to work, to job with, to support every customers. It's exactly the same of gaming. It's exactly the same of the same architectural of IT architecture of Fortnite, of Minecraft, where 2 people, 10 people, 1,000 people can enter in a private room, can talk with the people, I can see the same environment altogether. It's totally gaming. The other step was to add web experience in this contest. So Augmented Store, our mission for Augmented Store, that every people at home can enter with every devices. If you have a web, you can enter. The technology in this case is WebXR. If you have iOS or Android, you can enter. In this case, the technology is ARKit or Core. You can have HoloLens 2 or the future of AR headset. Because in this year and the next year, there are a lot of new enter in the market. And I think also for HoloLens 2, maybe we have a new headset more small as respect to this one. And in case the customer have also these devices, this device can enter in this journey. Also, if the customer have headset and a normal virtual reality headset. And our future, in the future, in our roadmap is why not in PlayStation? Why not in Xbox? Why not in Nintendo? The point is, the touch point, the enter touch point should be every electrical devices at home. Every. We don't want give to the customer on an exclusive way to enter. Of course, for the professional use, I think in this moment, HoloLens 2 is the best experience possible device. Because we can stay without, we can be without free hands, so you can walking without problem in every environment. Now I starting to present the last 2 projects in the fashion market. One is the virtual showroom for the National Chamber of Italian Fashion, and the other one is remote selling for Ferragamo, Salvatore Ferragamo. And the reason of my presence, I think, in this contest was 3 words: art, fashion, and tech. I know that these 3 words, in particular, art with fashion or art with tech, is not easy to use. It is to merge. But the real efforts from our architect is take the inspiration of the environment from the art. You know that we come from Italy, and we have the 70% of art of the world. That's the reason that our soul, our brain, our mindset was born with Italian art. And in this case, the project for National Chamber of Italian Fashion was born from one spatial inspiration mood. We started from Giorgio De Chirico, one of the most important Italian artists for the metaphysical object, for metaphysical. And we choose one spatial painting. The name of this painting is Giorgio the Return of Ulysses. Starting from this point, in combination with another spatial sculpture for produced from Giorgio De Chirico, is Piazze d'Italia, is the Italian places, not one, but really a lot of places. We create the environment for National Chamber of Italian Fashion. And you can see here, in this case, is a totally web, is a WebXR. You can it's a WebXR and normally web. You can is an environment like WebGL, and you can really walking in this environment in the web, like as a gaming. But the environment was in the right part. You can see the showroom or the showroom for emerging designer. Then in the left part, you can see the showroom for sustainability designer. And in the center of these two places, you can see the place of Italy, the places of Italy. That is an amazing sculpture that is very fascinating. And I repeat, the combination of these three worlds is I think is really the really change because also in this moment in particular, visit a museum during a shopping experience, why not? But not only in Italy, not only for Italian worldwide company, also for French company, also for every worldwide company, because every company can adopt one piece of art in the worldwide art to iconic for them experience. Our dream that everyone during the experience can touch, can visit a piece of museum, a piece of art during the purchase experience. In this case, you can see a photorealistic architectural space with a metaphysical atmosphere. Remember that Giorgio De Chirico is the father of metaphysical atmosphere, and are an elegant virtual environment where you can move and discover the collection as high definition 3D digital reproduction. We using all of the materials that the Chirico normally used during when he painted the return of Ulysses. And in this case, we changed the logic of the catwalking. Normally, the model walking in catwalk. In this case, we fixed the mannequin in the model in a fixed place, and is the spectator then walking in catwalk. This one was the sustainability environment, where we use all the milestone of sustainability. You can see in the bottom of this picture and a special iconic of clepsydra, and the materials that we use is wood and green. And you can see very clearly, you can touch, on the floor. You can walking. You can touch in every designer that you want visit, and you go directly to see the real environment of the product of the mannequin. Of course, in this case, we connected this one is an A-frame inside of Milano Fashion Week portal. Is a web portal without problem. Of course, this is the first touch point, but you can enter in this experience also with the other devices that I talked before. What's happened in the next step of this one? That this year, every people can visit the Fashion Week through the private room. I can invite Francesco and Elisabetta or other friends from every part of the world, and in the private room we can walk in this environment from every part of the world. So this is don't substitute the physical way, is integrate the physical way. That's because we love words that phygital. A phygital for us is a combination of two experiences. One is physical and the other one is digital. The combination, the marriage of these two words is phygital. Because this experience is not mandatory for the COVID. Absolutely not. It's the new normal. It's the new normal for everyone. I can enter into this experience with myself. I can invite other colleagues without problem. I can go directly in Milan in a physical way. Why not? Totally is integrated. It's a really omni-channel platform. In this case, you can see all the environment and what is the architectural IT structure of the backend of this solution. The implementation of the platform was focused in particular on this point, digital architectural prototyping, and this was the best, the real amazing job, because before to present this experimentation to Camera della Moda to National Chamber of Italian Fashion was really, we was afraid before to show this one, because touch and mixed art and fashion that was easy, but the reaction from the president of National Chamber, for Andrea, for other the other stakeholders inside of National Chamber was amazing for us, and from that point we started to do that. The integration of the advanced real-time rendering engine for the web and the high-performance backend that exploits all the potential of Microsoft Cloud Computing. Because the point was the best quality possible on the web. But the web is not a lot, you need a lot of bandwidth. And the combination for the quality and the bandwidth was the really amazing job. Hosting security, automatic management, and flow based on Microsoft Azure Cloud Services, and the three-dimensional scanning and digital modeling of the outfit with a 3D capturing studio automatic system. There are a shooting room where a mannequin rotate in 316 degrees, and automatically after 24 hours the customer received the digital twin of the product. And the last services that we used was the 3D spatial sound functions anchored on the three-dimensional models. What means that when you're working in WebGL environment, you can click on the floor and you can go directly on the product that you want to see. You want to see all the detail. The system is that when you arrive in the centimeters, in the distance that you want, automatically the mannequin talk with you. This is 3D spatial sound, and you can write a really storytelling of, in this case, of the stylist or of the product, best storytelling possible. And this is a mannequin that talk with you, and it was a really, really amazing experience, in particular when you walking in augmented reality, because you place the environment at home. When you walking at home, you can see in front of you the person that talk with you through storytelling. Imagine also in the store this situation to learning by doing for sales assistant was a really, really amazing session of training also. And this is the video. I show you the video.
The National Chamber of Italian Fashion welcomes you to its multi-brand virtual showroom. This virtual showroom is a metaphysical architectural project inspired by the De Chirico paintings and the influences it had on the history of Italian culture. In this concept, the evocative suggestions of the return of Ulysses merge with the wonderful synthesis of Giorgio de Chirico's poetics and formal pictorial lexicon, the rhythm and proportions of classical architecture, the iconic strength of solitary mannequins, and the elusive power of the sea, a deep and lively fluid subsoil. The virtual fashion hub market is a precious container in which essential shapes are composed by following a linear system. A walkway over the water is the path you will build your experience on by discovering young designers, the promise and future for new craftsmanship in fashion. The National Chamber of Italian Fashion celebrates the sustainable designers with this space that focuses on the metaphysical virtual showroom, on the themes of social responsibility and environmental and production sustainability applied to the world of fashion. This space is designed to remember the importance and meaning of three very precious resources for the fashion supply chain: environment, space, and time.
After this really amazing experience, because when you touch the soul of Italian art is an amazing experience, and when you merge the art with fashion with tech, you create a spatial alchemy. You cannot explain what's happened, but it's a really spatial alchemy, because allowed people to visit museum during a purchase experience, in particular in this moment. Imagine if from United States you want visit Cappella Sistina, a special museum, or Louvre. It's not possible. Why don't have holographic museum in every store in New York City? Why not? You can enter the store, you can purchase, you can have a place to show the wonderful. The word in Italian is bellezze dell'arte, the amazing of the piece of art. I think the gate to enter the museum could be in the future, maybe I hope in the present, every store. So the second case study for us was that I want to present was remote selling with Ferragamo. In this case, we rethink the way to sell complex product to enrich customer experience. Complex product is the key of every our experiences. Complex product means a product high value, high margin, a complex product, industrial product, and in particular where the support of sales assistant is mandatory. In this case, we breaking the barriers of selling complex product online, giving the customer the same sensation of being physical in the store, with the ability to customize their product together with the store assistant, and are just the beginning of the project that we redesign the way to conceiving online sales. So it's really the beginning of the experience, this one. And with this solution, the customer will be able to choose and customize the Tramezza men's shoes collection. Tramezza men's shoes collection is another piece of Italian art, because it's really customizing, make-to-order shoes. Every detail is made hand. And it will be used in the store or online, that's phygital, through an immersive and very high resolution experience. Because when you buy a shoes where the price is 2,000 euros, 1,000 euros, and you won't combine every color, it's not easy to understand. But it's not a normal configurator, because there are in the market a lot of configurators. But you don't see the shoes in the environment exactly like to touch in augmented reality. But in the same way, you can contact the store assistant to talk with him, talk with her, of course. This service allows the customer to choose from 5 Tramezza models, 5 materials, and 9 colors. Customize also the sole by choosing the color, and choose the back. How does it works? It works in the first step is the customer logs into online platform and begins customizing the product. Of course, also in this case, also in this situation, this application, this is a web application. So inside of you can integrate inside of every platform, every web platform. The second step of journey is that the customer decides to ask for assistance for information, because when you buy, you can buy, or you will buy one product that costs a lot or very complex, you need help. The third step is that the sales assistant participate in the session with a video call and configure the desired product together with the customers. In this case, every players are in the same virtual environment. But if you see which device use the salesman and which device use the final customer, is different. The final customer using normal tablet, but is also normal phone, normal tablet or phone, because every device the customer can enter in the store with in our experience with every devices, and the final and the store assistant with all. And so is not only a hype, or only to say that we have HoloLens 2 only for communication or for brand awareness. No, because with HoloLens 2, you can switch the camera during the experience, and you can walking physically in the store, and you can show other product that you have in the store. And when you fix it, a product, automatically HoloLens 2 know that that product is the idea of the product, the SQL product, and appear in this experience all the multimedia content connected to this XU. And in this case, the final customer, the first touch point was to together enter in the virtual environment. But in this case, the sales assistant and Ferragamo have the possibility also to show every product in the store, and the customer see a holographic experience, see the real product mixed with all the multimedia multimedia product, multimedia files or multimedia asset connected with that product. In the finish of this journey was that the customer complete the configuration and the books an appointment in the store directly from the platform. Why we think that? It's okay the try-on, but the try-on, not that we don't believe a lot, but I think that when you buy really 1,000 value product with a high value, you need to touch, you need to involve all of your sense, not only visualization. You need to touch, you need to talk. What's the difference? Respect to the past. The difference is the average time that you spend in a store are totally changed. Now you spend in the store maximum 5 minutes on average. In the past, pre-COVID, you spend 26 minutes. What means that? That you need to decide everything before to enter in the store. So the experience, the digital experience, have to be really similar to the real life. Of course, it's not similar, but it's very, very, very close to this situation. And in this case, when the customer enter in the store, is only for mandatory tasks. So I want to touch the product, I want to try the shoes, I want see the color, see the other product in the store, but only 5 minutes, no more. That's the situation at the moment. Of course, the same experience you can have in the store. Why not? Because when you go in the store, you want to choose a shoes model where you can have thousands of different variants in a big video or in holographic way. You can see the show that you are configured. And I repeat our dream that in every store of Ferragamo in the future, we hope every customer can see the Florence place that Ferragamo are financed for rebuilding, for reconstruction. This is the platform. The platform is a simple and intuitive interface for high-level user experience, very, very easy. The possibility to book an appointment in the store closer to you. Possibility to ask for online assistance from an expert through this button. And once the client and the sales assistant are on the call, it's possible to interact with the model by clicking on it. In this case, it's not a configurator. It's an augmented store with only one product. There's a reason that everyone can stay in the same room, in the same environment. I see what the customer see, and the customer see what the sales assistant see. All the superpower is in the end of the sales assistant. The sales assistant can change the point of view of the customer. It's the same of physical store, because we're starting from the physical store, of course. So the tasks are customize, allow you to customize. There are several buttons. The name of the button customize allows you to customize material and colors for every single part. Disassembly allow the breakdown and the reassemble each single product into be able to view it in all its component. When you buy a shoe, you don't see what's the component of the shoe. It's the first time, I think, that during one purchase experience, you see every detail of the store. Just one thing we cannot represent it is the glue to move the shoes, but the other detail, the other not physical, but the other detail, the other material detail, we can really represent it. Style, the bottom style is allow you to select the different model of Ferragamo shoes. What's the platform? What is the platform? In this case, we're using the integration of an advanced real-time rendering engine for web. Is very similar to the camera da remoto, the National Chamber of Italian Fashion, but in this case, with an amazing compromise to bandwidth and quality. Hosting, security, automatic management of flow based on Microsoft Azure cloud services, the 3D digital modeling of the shows, 3D spatial sound functions anchored to the three-dimensional model, and the Azure cognitive service. Because during the experience, you can have also automatic translation. And you can give to the customer a support also from another languages. The cognitive service that we use is speech, languages, vision, research, and sentiment analysis. Through this cognitive service, we can capture all of the detail of the experience. This is very important. If you remember when I presented Natuzzi, I see that the customer at home can enter, I can see all the product. In this case, we know exactly what the customer see, for how many seconds the customer see. Of course, we don't know the name of the person, but we know that in London, that in New York, 20 person or 100 person see that product, see that colors, like that colors, like that product. And with Natuzzi, we change also not the customer experience, also the process, the prototype process. Because now we present in the Natuzzi Augmented stores also the new product of the new prototype of the product. And this was really for us really amazing, because Natuzzi achieve a lot of benefit, a lot of saving. They go in production only when the product is liked from the customers, and it's really amazing. Azure Mixed Reality Services, of course. This was using two Azure Mixed Reality Services. One is spatial anchors, when you can fix it in the store, the shoes, the Augmented store, the customer can fix it on the floor, the same environment, and together then walking in the same environment. The other service was mixed reality, Microsoft mixed reality remote rendering. When you use web, when you use HoloLens 2, or when you can have at home a workstation, you need to have a compromise about the quality. In this case, through the web, you can have more polygon, more quality polygon, and more more quality polygon means that we can arrive to the 1 billion of polygon in web, and that was really very special situation, in particular for omni-channel luxury retail. And the implementation of audio and video calls with mixed reality WebRTC integrated, of course, in Microsoft Teams. Yes, because I think the future, normally, when you talk with the customer, what the normal remote selling, remote calling, I think you can enter in the store, you can enter in the Augmented store. And every project has success only in one time, only in one way, when it's fast and easy. It have to be really easy to enter. Now is the video of the experience of Ferragamo.
An impeccable blend of craft and innovation converge into Salvatore Ferragamo's special Tremezza shoes. The traditional handcrafting process combines with innovative and smart technology to create the future of craft in an exclusive made-to-order service. From the comfort of his home, the client can access a virtual space to meet the store assistant and see various options to customize the classic Tremezza shoe. in a rich, interactive experience on any digital device. With the mixed reality technology, this unique customization service allows the client to browse among Tremezza models through the eyes of the store assistant in a real-time digital experience. The client can add his personal touch to an emblematic house icon, creating his own masterpiece, which he can purchase by calling or visiting the store. Prestige detailing, quality materials, and a comfortable fit are the hallmarks of all Ferragamo shoes. But they approach the sublime with the 160-step Tremezza technique, an iconic house construct.
So, if you want to contact me, you can take this QR code. You can link to QR code, or directly in the LinkedIn. You can contact me for every detail or every question. I am really hoping to answer you for any support. Really thanks for every detail of our solution. You can go to our website. It's www.hevolus.it, and we are very pleased to be on stage. And thanks to the organizer to invite us. We are really pleasure. Really, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, for your patience, and please merge art, use art, fashion, and tech, because in this moment in particular, during the purchase experience, we need to love, we need to touch the art. The art is a really reason of the life. Really, thank you so much, and goodbye.